What's up, everybody? It's the Digital World Podcast, and I'm going to say this one time and one time only. Take your crypto off the exchanges. Put it into like one of your wallets. If you have like a Ledger, uh, uh, Nano X, or you might have the older version. Whatever the case, take it off of the exchanges. I've been warning about this for some time now. And remember, we've been talking about cyber security and cyber attacks, the old infrastructure, and everything that can be hacked is most likely hacked. Okay? We're talking about a serious situation. Protect your investments. Do your part. If you do your part, you've done everything you can that's in your control. But the reason I'm saying this is because the White House cybersecurity advisor Ann Neuberger is warning Americans and organizations to take steps to protect themselves from malicious cyber activity over the Labor Day holiday. Now, remember, we've been talking about a very volatile September month. Right now, you can see Cardano has taken off, Terra, Solana. If you watch Blockchain Backers videos, you know that these are the leaders right now. And in the next following month or months, there's going to be a lot of volatility, whether that be political environment or markets. So you have to take things into your own hands with the things that you can control. Okay, let's hear this video on what Ann Neuberger, White House cybersecurity advisor, has to say about the Labor Day holiday weekend.
Take a moment to encourage organizations to be on guard for malicious cyber activity in advance of the holiday weekend. To be clear, we have no specific threat information or information regarding attacks this weekend, but what we do have is history. And in the past, over holiday weekends, attackers have sometimes focused on security operations centers that may be understaffed, or a sense that there are fewer key personnel on duty as they may be on vacation. And indeed, a long weekend can sometimes make attackers feel they have extra time to navigate in a network before they're detected. So as the long weekend comes, we want to raise awareness, and this need for awareness is particularly for critical infrastructure owners and operators who operate critical services for Americans. As part of the administration's ongoing efforts to secure our America's defenses against cybercrime and ransomware, on Tuesday, the FBI and DHS's CISA released an advisory outlining specific steps that organizations and individuals can take to really increase their defenses and be safe online. You can find this on CISA's one-stop shop for information, stopransomware.gov, and we encourage you to please visit the site, read the advisory, and take those critical steps. Organizations and individuals should be on alert now because criminals sometimes lay in their steps in advance and begin their planning. Now, I want to walk through a few specific things you can do right now to protect events.
Okay, and so you hear her, and she's saying that, you have to be aware that this is a very good opportunity for hackers to get into the systems. And that's just, I'm not saying it's going to happen on Labor Day weekend or if something crazy is going to happen on Labor Day weekend. What I'm saying is, if it were to happen, you're ready. Regardless of the fact, we know the type of environment we're living in right now. So you have to protect your investments. And with that being said, now she's going to go ahead and talk about some of the steps you can take. And what's interesting is this is coming directly from the White House, okay? So they're warning you before things happen, they always put it in front of your face. Okay, so don't disregard it. Here we go.
Attacks and to ensure that you can recover quickly in the event that an organization is compromised. Specifically, I'd like to call on executives to please bring together your leadership teams and run through this set of activities to ensure that your organizations are as secure as they need to be before the holiday weekend. First, Update and patch all software. We continuously see attackers compromising organizations based on vulnerabilities that are known for which patches are available. Second, ensure that individuals have strong passwords in place, and indeed for key personnel, encourage them to change their passwords now. Third, implement multi-factor authentication, particularly for key personnel and IT staff. Multi-factor authentication is something more than a password. It could be a biometric, like a fingerprint. It could be a code that comes off software. Last week, President Biden hosted key executives from technology companies as part of his efforts to really secure America online. And a number of those executives pointed to multi-factor authentication as preventing 80 to 90% of cyber attacks. Indeed, because it is such a helpful way to address cyber vulnerabilities, it's one of the 5 things President Biden mandated be rolled out across the federal government quickly as part of his executive order in May. Fourth, review your incident response plan and do a drill against it to ensure that if a compromise occurs, you're ready to react and respond quickly. And finally, ensure that you have up-to-date backups and that they're segregated from a network so that they're not accessible to an attacker.
There you go. And that last part, she said, have something that's separate from the network, hence a ledger or whatever other device that might be offline. Get one of those because that's important. Okay? Now, this is to warn you, and I've been talking about this for a long time. So prepare yourselves. Be ready. Have a plan. Control what you can control. And the rest, don't leave it up to chance. You got to you need to protect your investments. Okay? Hope this episode has brought you some value. Like and subscribe. Comment below. What are your thoughts? As always, I like hearing from you. This is the Digital World Podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.